Future Stars starts in 2 days, so here's 5 things not to do during the Future Stars promo. Let's get into it. I felt like I needed to make this video mainly because I know for an absolute fact that you boys will be the same as me. You are sat on absolutely 0 coins at the minute. I went from a whopping 10 million coins to 500,000. I am down absolutely horrendously. Starting off with the first point though about things not to do for Future Stars. The first one being, don't not like this video. Regardless of the first point that I'm going to be making is don't be buying any FIFA points. Now I make this point every single video because I want to hammer home the fact that you don't need to spend FIFA points to have fun in this game. And I'll even go as far to say that if this video does 1,000 likes, I will put that to the test, start on Xbox from scratch on a brand new account and try and build up to 1 million coins. I don't know why I keep doing these things. Another point to make as well, boys, if you don't want to go and buy yourself any FIFA points, why not try some coins for the road? Boys, make sure to click the link in the description and check out Mule Factory and use that code LE5CHEAP for a spicy little discount. Okay, let's go. If you are that way inclined and you think, oh, I should be buying FIFA points, I should be opening some packs, I've got a little tip for you. Now, I've chucked these into my favourites because take a look at this. On both of these both say expire in 3 days. Now, if we go over to the live tab as well, we've obviously got an abundance of different challenges that you can do. So we've got the La Liga, got the Bundesliga one. These are all still out and they're all going to be out until Future Stars as well. If you're hoping to sort of build up some packs, just do these. Why not? If you've got the fodder in your club already to do these, I would highly recommend to do them. Now, I have seen the Future Stars team. I'm not going to leak it in this video, but my recommendation would be load up on the Premier League ones. You won't regret it. Come on. Moving into my second point, it is going to be thus. Don't ignore the tokens. Now you might be saying, Lewis, what the hell are you talking about? Don't ignore the tokens. I don't know what you're going on about, but basically what's going to be happening is for Future Stars, what EA are doing, again, similar to the Winter Wildcards, is they're releasing tokens again. Now, the reason why they're doing this is because everyone loved the Winter Wildcard stuff. Basically, what it was over Winter Wildcards was you go through, you get some tokens from different SBCs, you can then redeem those tokens for different SBCs later down the line. That sounds really confusing, but it just isn't as confusing as I'm making it out to be. So as you'll be able to see, we've got this Team of the Year Challenge 6, Team of the Year Challenge 7, and we need to get these complete because I'm not going to lie, I've not been on FIFA for 2 days because I have been... I've not actually got any exclusives. So let's take a look at this. Rare players exactly 11, 75 rating, plays from the same league, minimum 4. It really is as simple as that. So after what felt like about 3 hours to complete, I have finally got this done. So we've got ourselves Team of the Year Challenge 6 done, completed, sorted, and we're getting ourselves a token for that, and we get a Jumbo Premium Gold Players Pack, which we could save for Future Stars if we wanted to. But like I was saying, make sure you're completing these tokens because once they're gone, and you'll miss out. I did it for Winter Wildcards. I completely missed out because I weren't on the game too much, but just trust me. Trust me. Trust me, daddy. Next up though is going to be point number 3, and it's going to be don't forget objectives. Now this might sound like a pretty weird point, but just bear with me. Now every single year for the past 2 years when we've had Future Stars, EA have released things which are basically like, I don't know the best way to describe it, it's like upgrade objectives almost. Just hear me out with this one. So basically what you're going to do, right, is they're going to release a card in objectives. They did it last year for a player called Renier, I think that's how you pronounce his name, where you complete an objective, you get a card. Then you've got to complete more objectives with the same card and in hopes that you can then keep upgrading those items. Easy. So the reason why I'm saying to complete those different objectives is for a couple of different reasons. One, the players typically are pretty decent, and one thing that EA did 1 year in FIFA 20 was that you could complete a full SBC set and you could get yourself back a 50k pack for all of the players that you just completed. But in addition to that as well, if you're someone who's similar to me, like if I just go over to my club now, my club it's not mudded, but it's just not the best at the minute in terms of fodder and stuff like that. Now, if EA are going to be releasing things that are objectives that we can go and do, which will be getting ourselves players who are 86, 87, 88, maybe even 89 rated, you should definitely be going and doing them because you can then go and put that as well as loads of other things into different SBCs. So with those cards, go and get them complete because it's pretty much free fodder for your time spent, which really isn't too bad when you think about it. Just another point to just bear in mind. Let's jump into the next one. Moving into the next one, it is going to be this. Don't forget about content which is going to be coming, which isn't Future Stars. That's point number 4. So the reason why I say that is because if I go and take a look at the objectives and go over to the season progress, take a look at season 3. We've got 1 day and 15 hours left. Now, typically what we get around this period is prime icon moments. Now, I'm not saying that they're coming on Friday. I'm not saying anything like that, but they will be coming soon. So please don't forget about those objectives that are going to be coming. Whilst future stars on the face of it will take a lot of your attention, please just be mindful that, say if you want to go and buy some icons for your team, or you want to go and buy some players for your team, that prime icon moments is going to be coming, and it will heavily crash the market. It does every single year. In addition to that as well, if you are someone who's similar to me and you've not even touched any of the icon swap stuff, make sure to go and get that completed one time. So this, oh right, thought it was something good.
No.
But make sure that you're going getting everything done, spent with your swaps and all the rest of it. As you can see, the objectives aren't available anymore, but we will be getting more icon swap stuff coming in the future. That's going to be point number 4. Future stars is good, but there is other content coming. Now, moving into my 5th and final point, it is going to be talking about a little something called Fodder. You need to be prepping for this promo event. As you can see, I've already got some filters set up. Now I'm going to be talking about SBC fodder, 83, 84s, Team of the Week fodder, loads of stuff. I'll be giving you a load of investments along the way. So, club stocking, we've got Thursday coming up. You need to be club stocking for all these top 9 nations, especially taking a look at stuff like Italy, England, France, whatever it may be, and taking a look at centre backs. The way this method works is that you wait for rewards or any kind of supply. You sit here on this filter and you try and snipe them until you are blue in the face for 500 coins or under. You sit on them for as long as needed, and then hopefully they'll go up with the right SBC. In addition to that though, we've also got loads of other things like 83 and 84, 85 rated fodder. Now this Friday we're probably going to be getting ourselves some more lightning rounds. Now I don't think it's going to be as catastrophic in the drops on prices as, say for example, Team of the Year. That was a very nice time, and if you'd invested in fodder around then, you'd be sitting very pretty. The main premise of this method being is that you find a player who's an 85 rated player, 86, 87, whatever it might be. They're not the best anymore, and say for example when we get lightning rounds or whatever it may be, these players will come down in price. You pick them up, you feel good about yourself, you sit on them for a few days, maybe even a week, 2 weeks, and then you sell them when they're needed for an SBC. So Cavani's a perfect example of someone who's 85 rated fodder. If we just take a look at this card at the minute, he is actually quite high for an 85 at the minute, around 10,000 coins. Admittedly, they have been higher than this, and when the lightning rounds come, you can quite easily probably get this card for say 8,000, 7,000 coins, especially on open bid as well. When you get lightning rounds, bid until you're sick down yourself, because you will make bank.
Nice.
In addition to that as well, I do want to make a massive point about Team of the Week players. Now, Team of the Week discard investing has been brilliant. Now, you can go and take a look at some of these. Now, with Team of the Week investing, what I would personally recommend to do is go for good leagues, good nations, or high rating as well. So I've just taken a look at that Mavadidi. Now, say for example, right, that we get any big SBCs that come out, any repeatable SBCs or guaranteed future stars teams or whatever it is, and there's something in there that says you need an inform just for that. These kind of cards like this Mavadidi, yes, he will go up from say 12,000 coins, 11,000 coins, or whatever he is at the minute, and he will go very expensive. And you can take a look at pretty much any graph of any old Team of the Weeks. Now, once the supply gets cut off from different Team of the Weeks, what happens is when they need for SBCs, if you've picked them up really cheap, when they get into the SBC as a requirement, they go up in price.
Yeah, boy.
So boys, I hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to click here or here to go and check out another video. Clicking in the link to subscribe to this channel. This has been 6 Lewis, and I am off.